Okay. So, yeah. I feel like even though I probably didn't need to, I feel like I wanted to put my voice into everything that is going on revolving the gaming community and gaming companies. You know, um, I just did an unboxing video, and that's, what this channel has always been about. When I switched over with my YouTube channel from, trying to do theme park content and then moving to Virginia, and because of other people that I found on YouTube with their passion and love for movie collecting and video game collecting and everything, I thought about making my channel, like that. And that's why I created the media cabinet. Um, and with everything that's going on right now with PlayStation, with Sony, and I'm even gonna bring up with Xbox, as well. Even though I don't own an Xbox, I haven't owned an Xbox since, God, I don't even remember. I don't remember the last time I had my Xbox One. But for somebody like me, that is a, I'm not saying I'm a full on dedicated gamer by any means necessary. You know, I don't go online a lot with people and, play games. Once in a while, I would probably pop in Helldivers 2 or something. But when I saw the notification the other day from Twitter, I was scrolling through and I saw the notification from PlayStation about them ending physical games in January of 2028. You could hear a pin drop. It was that bad. Over the course of the time that I have done this video, or that I have done this channel, I have unboxed some amazing special editions. Most recently, the 007 First Light um, Deluxe Edition that came with the replica figure of the Golden Gun. At the time when I had it, I unboxed the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo Switch OLED. And at the time, that was my most viewed video, just from unboxing that console. What else have I unboxed on here, special edition wise? Video game. I've unboxed the collector's edition for the second part of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And a bunch of other amazing video games that I've been very, very happy to own. I don't like purchasing digital games unless I find it necessary. Because I know that if I have a physical copy of a game, it's up to me what I want to do with it. You know, if I feel like I'm not playing a physical game for a while, or I've lost interest in it, you know, I take it to GameStop, I trade it in, put it towards another game. You know, the only reason why I would go for a digital game is if A, the physical copy that I'm wanting is just way out of my price range, and B, if it's hard for me to find it and there's a good sale on the digital instead of physical. When I was in Florida doing the Disney College program, there was a handful of digital games that were on physical that I wanted to purchase because at the time I didn't have a car. You know, I wasn't going to GameStop 24/7 to buy my games. I wasn't going to Walmart. I wasn't going to Target to buy my games. You know, and there is one particular game on there that I do not want to worry about losing a digital license to. And that is Astrobot. I love playing Astrobot. And at the time I bought it on digital. And if I can get a copy of it, so this way I don't lose the right to play it, I would. I have been a big fan of Sony since the PlayStation 1. And as you can see in the background, right back there, that whole tower is my PlayStation 2 games that I have acquired over the years, even going to retro game stores to find PlayStation 2 games. And I've gotten ones that are extremely hard to find and extremely rare. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Simpsons Hit and Run, just to name two really great ones. You know, in a video that I literally just did, I unboxed a copy of Grand Theft Auto Vice City because I'm getting excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. And I think it's because of Grand Theft Auto 6 that people probably saw this happening. When Rockstar said that they weren't going to be releasing Grand Theft Auto 6 on a physical disc, that was strike one, where people were getting angry and everything. And it was like, oh yeah, we'll sell a physical copy. It's just going to have a code in a box. I get it. Nintendo is doing that right now. You know, and even people are not happy about that. But then strike two came when Sony removed over 500 digital movies that people have bought with their own money from their consoles, just because it was bought from their digital front. And it was because of a licensing issue where you can renew a license and not be lazy about it. And if you're a multi-million-dollar gaming company and you feel like the easy way out is so this way you don't need to put down money just to renew a license and you think the best way possible is just take everything from your dedicated players, that's screwed up. The final nail in the coffin being the announcement that they made about them canceling and stopping all production on physical games. Not only are you having a bunch of video game people backlash the crap out of you, but also you are having companies and retailers that depend on selling physical games seeing how disrespectful and how completely stupid of a fucking decision you made. If it's not clear enough on social media, listen to the people that have actually put a lot of money into buying your games. You know, I don't think I ever wanted to make a video like this on my channel, where I'm using language like this to basically talk about a company that I have stood by and enjoyed playing games from this company. I work at Best Buy, and I always love seeing a son come in with their dad or their parents wanting to buy a physical copy of a game, you know? And because that's a memory that the father and son are sharing together, you know? And I would remember when I was a child, you know, when my nanny was alive, you know, after seeing her, my dad, you know, she would give my dad some money, and we would go to the local KB Toys over by where my nanny lived, and my dad would say, "Pick out a game," and I'm like, "Okay." And I was stuck between, it was Scooby-Doo, Night of a Thousand Frights, and some other stuff for PlayStation 2. And I gravitated towards Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, or 1,000 Frights, whatever it is. I remember when I had my Game Boy, you know, going into Toys R Us, and I was stuck between either choosing a Jimmy Neutron game or a Kirby game. And I went with Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron. And I should have went with the Kirby. You know. There is a petition, okay? There are people that want Sony to realize the asshole of a decision that they made, just because it's costing them too much to make a frickin' disc. Give me a break. You have people that are still in the movie making production company or business that don't give a crap about a fucking digital code. They still make disc for their consumers to enjoy. That's the fun about owning a physical copy, about actually going to a video game store and buying a collector's edition, where it comes with a statue, where it comes with a steelbook case. You can't get that off of a goddamn digital code. And then, if you buy the game from the digital storefront, you don't own it. And Sony's okay with that. You definitely have no limits. You have limits. You buy the damn digital game, you enjoy it for as long as you want, and then boom. Some high-ass corporation forgets or gets lazy and doesn't want to renew their fucking license. And you lose all right of playing that game. Either that, or the entire company gets hacked, and your PlayStation Plus gets removed. There are people that have canceled their PlayStation Plus subscription. I haven't. My brother mooches off of mine. But I don't know what was going on in the office that day at Sony when they decided to make this decision. Fucking do better. Listen to your consumers. Listen to the people that are backlashing you and throwing all the goddamn stones at you on social media. Reverse this decision, because this is not fair. You say, according to goddamn fucking numbers, that people enjoy digital copy more than actually getting a physical game? Oh, so what? You have to get up and actually change the game when you want to play another game. Who gives a shit? The joy of owning a game is that you have all the right of what you want to do with that disc. And you don't have to worry about someone telling you, oh, you can't give that to that company. You can't give that to your friend. If you have a friend that wants to borrow a game without having to go to a store, do that. Who cares? It's called letting them try the game before they actually want to go buy the game. Excuse me, if you want to see it like that. But for Sony to just be a coward and stay quiet for what? 4-5 days now? And then Xbox. Freaking already pissed with them with everything. Asha. I get it. You know, Microsoft and Xbox was having a huge identity crisis. Okay? And, you know, there were people that were very, very excited about some Xbox games coming to PlayStation. Gears of War, Ninja Gaiden, Doom, Forza, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Halo, freaking Halo coming to PlayStation, okay? Which it's probably gonna look amazing from what people have been seeing so far. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Bethesda, all that jazz. Xbox now coming in and saying, oh, our next console is not going to have a disk drive. Okay, PlayStation did it first. To the point where you even have fast food companies even mocking Sony. Like, what was it, Domino's or something? That they will continue making physical pizzas and will never switch to digital pizzas. You have a frickin' pizza company mocking you. Like, what the heck? So, again, I never thought that I would have to make a video like this and talk the way that I am in this video. You know, I tweet and everything once I found out, and I did put out something. You know. But as a gamer, I wanted my voice to be heard too. I don't care if anybody sees this or not. But I think PlayStation needs to knock it off and realize from what is going on social media right now, what is being said on YouTube, in subreddits, in articles, even to the fact where it's being talked about on public broadcasting, on news channels, CNN, CBS, Fox, all that jazz. They need to look at and realize what they fucking did was a goddamn mistake. And they need to turn it around. Because if they seriously continue to go with what they said, gamers and players are off the rails. And they will do anything to get their physical games. Take that as a threat. Take that as what people may. You do not make a decision like this and think that you could get away with it. Just fucking unbelievable. And disgraceful. And absolutely disgusting. Seriously, Sony. Do fucking better. And change the decision.